morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Sunday. We are getting ready for church. We still have a little bit before we have to leave, so I'm going to go ahead and get breakfast going. We're just going to I have bagels toasting in our oven. I'm going to make some sausage links, maybe a couple eggs, and some fruit. So that is going to be breakfast this morning. And then we are going to head off to church. We teach children's church today, which is exciting. And then I don't know what we're gonna do after that. I don't know if we're gonna come home. I don't know if we're gonna go to the pool. I don't know what in the world is gonna happen today. I do know it's gonna be super hot this week. Super, super, super hot. So it's gonna be either an inside week kind of, outside really early in the morning, or pool, or somewhere that's indoors because it's gonna be nasty hot. So tonight for dinner, we are gonna have steak and those butterfly shrimp that my parents gave us. They had bought them at Sam's Club, and it comes in a box with 2 bags, and they had 1 bag and they said they just really didn't like them. So they gave us the second bag. And we've had them before from Sam's Club and we like them. So we were like, sure, we'll take them. So we're gonna do that, steak and shrimp. And then I'll probably throw some potatoes in the crock pot. And just have like baked potatoes ready to go. And then we'll have probably some Brussels sprouts. I'm looking forward to dinner. So I'm just gonna use these Jimmy Dean sausage links here. So here's breakfast today. Bagels, eggs, sausage, and strawberries. We just got home from church, so I'm gonna go ahead and heat up our chicken nuggets from yesterday, and then this is what's left of Wilder's food. So we're gonna heat this up in the air fryer as well, from last night. If you didn't see yesterday's video, Gary's dad treated us out to dinner last night, which is the only reason that we were able to go. So, we went to a Mexican restaurant, and my kids get chicken. I don't know, do y'all's kids get chicken at Mexican restaurants? Chicken and a burger. So that's what we had. So I'm just throwing all this right in the air fryer so you can have a quick lunch, and then I think we're gonna head over to the pool for just a little bit. We're still gonna come home and have dinner and things like that here. So I forgot to do the potatoes before we left. I was just gonna put them in the slow cooker and have them ready, but I totally forgot. So we're gonna throw them in the Instant Pot. Gosh, it is so hot outside, but we're still sitting outside. It's crazy, I know. But we're actually going to go ahead and get our steaks seasoned. So I'm gonna do the kids with the blend and ours with red jalapeno garlic. And I just went on Sam's Club to look, and they don't have this one either anymore. The Japanese barbecue, and now this. What am I gonna do?
I don't know.
I'm putting this on Gary and I's, this on the kids. Okay. So the kids, I have a big old sirloin for them to share. And then Gary and I are gonna eat these New York strips. All right, so the blend is just salt, pepper, garlic on this big one. And it's just the little 3 for dinner. Ashlyn just left for a birthday party, but she will be back.
Yeah, but I need furnace, but still.
All right, and now this. Oh, and when I was talking about the Japanese barbecue, Walmart does have it, but for me, it's really, really hard to pay almost the same price for a much smaller bottle of the Japanese barbecue sauce at Walmart that I was paying for a huge bottle at Sam's. So I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can pay that price when I could have gotten a much bigger one for the same amount or $1 more. So that's why I'm sad that Sam's doesn't carry it anymore. I don't know if Walmart will continue to carry it or if they're just carrying it until it goes out of stock. I don't know, but I also need to check on this because like I said, I just went to add it Can't find it. I'm also gonna throw these butterfly shrimp into the air fryer. So dinner tonight is a feast. Gary also grilled up some wings that we got at Sam's Club a while back. So we have the wings, steak, shrimp, baked potato, and Brussels sprouts tonight for dinner. And there we go. And look, are we surprised? My videos have racked up again. Let's see, my last one, Wednesday. Today is Sunday. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today. And I've been talking with Gary and we're debating on whether I want to go to Sam's Club this week or wait and go next week. I don't know why. We both want me to go this week and it's like a week early. So I don't know if I'm going to go a week early or if I'll wait until next week because this is the last week of June. I mean, there's still Sunday and Monday of next week for me, which this video will go up that week that I'm talking about because I'm a week behind. I had planned to go to Aldi next Monday, which would be the 30th. And then like the 1st go to Sam's. But for some reason, we're both like thinking maybe I should just go this week. I don't really need anything. I don't know why we both want me to go this week. I might, but I might not. It is so hot. It's going to be like miserably hot. We're in this like heat bubble or heat, whatever it's called for this week. And it's going to be miserably hot. So I don't know that I'm going to go. I don't know why we both I don't know. We both were like, just go this week. And I was like, yeah, I kind of feel like I need to go this week. I don't though. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But either way, I don't know. At some point I'll be going, whether it's this week or next week, and we'll be getting food. If I go this week, I'll have to go for like 5 weeks because I'll need to get stuff for this coming week. And I guess that's not even true because I guess we have enough stuff. So it'll really be only 4 weeks worth of stuff. But if I go this week, then it's like a week earlier with my fruits and veggies and all of that. So I'll probably just have to wait till next week because then it throws everything off completely. I really just need to wait. So we taught children's church today, and it was neat because Ashlyn got to help because she wanted to earn some service hours for American Heritage Girls. And serving at church is one way that you can earn them. I don't know why we haven't thought of that before, but this week she came down and I had her do the lesson and everything. And so she got to earn service hours today, and she's really excited about that. I'm coming out to the garden to check on things. This poor garden, man, it's going to be miserable this week because it's going to be so stinking hot. It's going to be dry. We had a really bad storm the other day. It came by in like 10 minutes. I mean, it was really quick, but it was really, really severe. Like all over our town, trees were knocked down, roads were like ruined because trees were everywhere, and it was during rush hour. It was terrible. We actually lost some trees in the woods, but it completely ruined some of our tomato plants. Anyway, let's come in here. Look, Gary's back there burning some stuff. He's had a pile back there. He's been dying to get it burnt forever. He's finally getting it done. Let's see. See, here's some of our tomato plants just from wind. Look. We've got lots of tomatoes growing. Look. There's a whole bunch of them in here. There's some right there. Nothing able to pick yet, but they're growing, which is exciting. We're gonna have lots of tomatoes. Ooh, I just stepped in something. Here's another tomato plant. Here's our loofah plant. I know I said before it was like over there. I was wrong. It's right here. So we've got some loofahs growing, which is really exciting because I can turn them into sponges. There's one. Last time we did it, I planted quite a few and got a lot of sponges. So we planted like 4 plants. This was the only one that took off. So we won't get as many as I would like, but you know, we'll at least get some, which is nice. And our pepper plants are doing really good. Well, they're growing. I wouldn't say they're like producing really well, but we've got lots of little peppers coming in on here and down here and on that one. And these things are doing great. And our zucchinis are down here growing, which is so exciting. I still haven't done anything with the one I brought in the other day, but I need to. So my plan tomorrow is I told the kids we're going to stay home and not go to the pool because we've been every day for a while. They need a break. I was trying to say they need a break and they need a rest at the same time. We need to just kind of chill, relax, take a day off. Even though it's going to be the hottest week this week, we still just need to take a breather. I want to get some things decluttered in the house if I can while we're like on school break kind of thing. And it's really hard to do because, so this is the time that I can do it, obviously when we're not doing school, but then when I'm on the break, it's like the last thing I want to do is more stuff. I just want to be able to rest. So it's really hard to find that like good balance of I need to be getting this stuff done, but at the same time I need to rest, but I have no time to do it when we're actually doing school. And it's going to be even crazier this year because Ashlyn moves into high school, so it's going to be a lot more work. So it's like, when do you find the time to do that stuff? You know what I'm saying? So I really want to try to get some of that stuff done this week while it's hot and while we're not going to do much else other than swim. It's a good thing I came down. He needed me to drive this back up so he can drive that that dingo, that machine thing we brought home up so he can take it back to work tomorrow. It's the perk of him working where he works. He can bring home machines whenever he needs to. Okay, so I started to write a list of things that I want to accomplish this week. I have a lot more, but that's what I have for now. And Everly wants to show you this.
It was ruined and then I fixed it. I even put a little bit of scented lotion into it to make it smell a little bit nicer because it only smelled like pimple cream at first.
Okay, so this is the bedtime book they picked out. They love the Berenstain Bears right now. So the Berenstain Bears in the Dark, and I used to love this book when I was little. This one and the one that we read last night was the Too Much Junk Food. I used to read these when I was little. I mean, I'm sure tons of other ones, but I remember specifically those two were my favorite. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.